It is time for another theme park coasting top 10 video where we count down the top 10 rides and attractions at theme parks all around the world. So join me today as we count down the top 10 rides at Plopsaland. For our number 10 spot, we're going to head aboard the Plopsaland Express. Since its debut in 1983, when the park used to be called Melly Park, guests have always enjoyed heading around the highly themed park, seeing all the beautiful scenery as well as animals. However, for us theme park enthusiasts out there, we much prefer to get those unique shots of the coasters. Whether you are aboard for the complete ride or getting off at one of 4 stops, the Plopsaland Express is a great way for the whole family to head around the park and is definitely a must do. At number 9, and our first roller coaster on the list, K3 Roller Skater is taking the spot. Based off the Dutch girl band K3, for all of the locals this ride is rocking, with all of the roller disco theme towards everything from the tunnel section you head through to the surrounding area to even the car itself. The ride doesn't disappoint either, as even though it is a family coaster, it has some great bank turns and airtime moments which will sure make you want to party along. Have you ever wanted to fly through space at high speeds? Well, let's be honest, who doesn't want to? And over here at Plopsaland, you can do just that with Victor's Race. Once boarded the very long ride vehicle, you will rise to a height of 26 feet before racing around some quite basic elements but still providing some thrills. A quick tip from us that if you want to have a more intense experience on the ride, we highly recommend getting the seat as close to the back of the car that you can get, as the whip over those airtime hills just makes the ride 100 times better. If you are scared of heights, well then skip to number 6, as for our number 7 spot we have Natch Watch Flyer, the park's tallest ride at a breathtaking 70 meters, which means 2 things. One is that if you are brave enough, you can get some amazing views of the park and surrounding area, or 2, for most of us, you will be pooping your pants as you swing for the 3-minute duration of the attraction. You do not need to ride alone though, as there are 2 seats next to each other on the ride, so there is no way to hide your many screams. Coming at number 6, we have the Dragon, a awesome Mack powered roller coaster located in the medieval section of the park. Now, before we even begin to talk about the ride itself, the theming is out of this world, especially with the station and queue line, which is within a 3-level 80 meters long medieval castle. In terms of the ride itself, it follows a custom layout consisting of some family airtime moments and 3 helixes, all while you head around the land. The Dragon has been open now for almost 18 years, but still to this very day a trip to Plopsaland is not complete without a ride, or maybe 2. Top 5, and for this spot, DinoSplash is the log flume like no other, with it being so close to the Dragon that literally it interacts. It is a perfect ride to do straight after if you want to maximise your day. This is one of the best themed log flumes in the world, not only due to its layout but also with the theming still being amazing. But the crazy level of everything that they put in here puts my home country of the UK to shame. Everything from the station to heading around the Jurassic World, you are immersed in the theming, making this ride alone worthy on the top 10 list. In addition to the theming, with the layout featuring 2 drops and one of them being a double down, there is no doubt in my mind that this ride deserves to be at the number 5 position. For our number 4 spot we have SuperSplash, where if you thought dropping on DinoSplash wasn't wet enough for you, you definitely will not be disappointed by this 98-foot water ride. Unlike DinoSplash, this ride doesn't focus as much on the theming more than the thrills, so normally I'd put this ride lower down on the list as a person who loves the theming. However, this attraction is not like most rides, because as soon as you leave the station you will rise up the 98-foot tall tower via rotating elevator. Once you reach the top, the door will open, and before you can say, "Oh my god," you'll be plummeting down into the airtime, followed by the splashdown. Oh yeah, and a few water effects getting you a little bit more wet after your drenching. How fun. Here we are at the top 3 rides at Plopsaland, and the ride, or should I say coaster, which is taking this spot is Anubis, the Gerstlauer LSM launch coaster, which is 100% for the thrill seekers out there. But we do think if you are considering it, do it, as it will not disappoint. Accelerating up to 56 miles per hour from the second that you reach the track, you know it is going to be amazing. In addition to this, there is top hats, 3 inversions and many smooth turns, making you come off wanting to ride again and again. Over here on theme park coasting, as much as we do love inversions, we hope there'll be a few more airtime moments on this attraction, and that is the reason why it is at number 3, not 2. But it still is a great ride. At number 2 we have Heidi The Ride, and until this year it has always been at the number 1 position. This ride may seem from first sight as a good old fashioned wooden roller coaster that does not deserve to be at the number 2 spot though. But unlike normal woodies, which are starting to become a bit boring and hardly any elements are packed in at all, Heidi The Ride is packed of airtime and thrills at a speed of 44 miles per hour, causing even the biggest thrill junkie in the group to be blown away. On top of this, by having the wooden structure, it still has the classic wooden charm, so for me that is the reason why Heidi The Ride is at the number 2 spot. It is time for the number 1 spot, and the ride which is going to be crowned the best ride at Plopsaland is no other than the Ride to Happiness. Opening in this year, many regard this roller coaster as one of the best in the world, and with good reason. To start off with the Tomorrowland steampunk theming, it completely complements the ride, causing it almost to be as fun joining a queue and looking round than riding the ride itself. Well, that's a lie, as even though the theming is great, the ride experience is world class, with it being the Europe's first extreme spinning coaster. And for you non-theme park enthusiasts out there, an extreme spinning coasters are amazing and have elements like 2 90 km per hour launches, bringing you upside down more than 5 times, and the list goes on, all while spinning 360 degrees on your car with an exclusive onboard soundtrack. There is so much more I can talk about when it comes to a Ride to Happiness, but let's just say I would make at least a 5-hour trip abroad from my home in the UK just to ride this sensational coaster. That is it from our top 10 video today. Obviously you all have your own opinions and we would love to see them in the comment section below. Also, if you enjoyed the video, at the top we have got 2 videos that we know you will love, and at the bottom there is our Patreon page as well as a subscribe button. But with all that said, there is only one thing left to say. My name is Tom Derrick from Theme Park Coasters, and I will see you for the next video. Goodbye.